I lost my virginity when I was 21. Though it depends. I know, interesting transition there. Though it depends on how you define losing it. You know, like, do you have to run all the bases and come home? Or is, like, the gray area that leads up to it enough? Karen? If the gray area is enough, then I actually really lost my virginity when I was 12 with my cat. And what's even more amazing is I didn't really realize it till like last month. I know, that seems ridiculous that I could overlook something like that. Maybe you have engaged in bestiality and not even realized it. Like I have. I was gonna say like me, actually, like me. But you know, that's not grammatically correct, and I'm a real stickler about grammar when it comes to bestiality. When I wrote bestiality into my phone was like, oh, you misspelled this. And I was like auto-correcting it, and my phone was like, I don't know how to spell that. Bestiality is taboo, even when it's between you and your phone. So there I am, I'm 12 years old. You've never heard this story. Yeah. I'm a good girl. I haven't like kissed a boy or kissed a girl yet, and though I have done some role playing at my friend's house with our clothes on, involved some grinding, and I had to call her Big Daddy, but that doesn't count. And there I am, and I'm just proceeding through life, you know, doing my homework, doing what my parents tell me to do, and you know, thinking everything's going to work out for me. It is a pretty good joke right there. And so, my cat is this adorable, sweet, purebred Siamese, 7 months old, and she's beautiful, and she goes into heat. And she's like rubbing her privates. I was going to say crotch. You say crotch? I think you have to wear jeans, right, to have a crotch. And she emits a pungent odor, and she's got this incredible sound she makes. This like, thank you. And it's like glorious, and it's like deep throated. It's like, okay. Are you laughing because I said deep throat? Are you like picturing her having kitty oral sex over there? Get your mind out of the gutter. So anyway, she's really young though. You know, she's 7 months old. We don't really want to mate her yet because she's like a little thing. And so, you know, before we mate her with her baby daddy or baby's daddy, because you want more than one kitten from that. So anyway, my mother is like, you know what? I'm gonna take her to the vet. And I'm like, well, I want to go because, you know, she's my cat. So we go to the vet, and we explain the situation. And the vet just stands there staring at us. And like, I wonder what he was thinking. Was he like, lady, your daughter shouldn't know about sex, let alone kitty sex? Or I'm just not blinking because, you know, I'm in shock. Whatever it was, he turns to us and he says, have you thought about using Q-tips? Now let me ask you, have you thought about that, Heather? Because we had it. What do you mean, my mother asked. Like many mothers, she had used Q-tips on me and my brother, though not in quite the way the vet was suggesting we use them on the cat. And he says, you know what, you don't even need Vaseline for this. You know, she's already lubed, moist, whatever, I don't know what he said. And when he came over, no, he didn't, anyway. And he stands next to me, and he takes the cat's tail and moves it to the side, takes a Q-tip, and proceeds to screw my cat with a Q-tip. And then he says to me, "Think you can handle that?" Me, at 12 years old. And there we are in the car, and my mother is saying to me, "Honey, I am so proud of you for taking care of your kitty like this." She said kitty, not pussy. Get your mind out of the gutter. And so thus began my sessions with the cat. So the cat, I'd be doing my homework, and the cat would just, go like this on my homework and come just lay down and start, and I get a Q-tip, and I would just insert it into her, and then she'd curl up, and we'd both have a good night's sleep. And this went on night after night, and you might wonder, how many times can you screw your cat with a Q-tip? There's a reason that the smallest size of Q-tip package is $250. And so I'm thinking this is going great. I'm so proud of myself. And so I decide to share with friends. I go tell my friends Karen and Harlan, and my best friend Karen is like, "Yeah, okay, sure," because she knows me. And then Harlan, my other best friend, who's 12 years old, and he's the most gorgeous boy in class, and so gorgeous, he was on the cover of Newsweek magazine, and he was also in Sophie's Choice, not in like the Holocaust scenes, but like in the present day part where they're on the beach and stuff. So he has a really cute buzz cut from having just been in Sophie's Choice, and I'm like telling them what I'm doing, take care of my cat. And he looks at me and he's like, "You're fucking your cat with Q-tips?" And I'm like, no, the medical establishment, like, all but endorsed this as like a health precaution. And he's got his jaw to the ground, and there he is, a 12-year-old boy, well acquainted with what does and does not count as sex. And I felt all this shame and embarrassment that my mother and I had failed to recognize. And I'd gotten too comfortable with Q-tips. So I told my mom, I said, "It's time, we have to mate the cat." And so she did some digging around. She found this purebred Siamese unneutered male, and we had him over to the house. Gentleman caller. And we kept him in the kitchen during the day, and at night the cats got to roam around the house, and I watched them, and because wouldn't you? And so he got close to her in the dining room, and then in the living room she ran away, and then in the foyer she relented, and he climbed on top of her, and he inserted his tool, and it was over in 5 seconds. And she ran away, and she had nothing to do with him after that. And I don't mean to boast. But with me, she'd curl up and spend the rest of the night asleep on my head.